To Brittany Renner, 35 bodies.
35 bodies.
35 bodies.
35 bodies before you're 35 is crazy.
Somebody broke it down on mathematically, right? Like if you were to start sleeping around since 17, they did the math and they was like, that's 2 to 3 bodies a year. Is that really a lot?
That's a lot.
That's a lot, right?
Listen,
2 to 3 bodies.
It's not a lot in modern times.
Yeah,
because you get a bitch who will fuck 2 or 3 niggas in a weekend.
Yeah,
a bitch will go to Hollywood for the weekend, get drunk, meet a dude Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Fuck a nigga Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She getting 3 bodies a week. Let's just say she go to college. They getting flipped in them dorms. I'm sorry. If you a father watching this pod, you sent your daughter on that scholarship, she getting ran through by them athletes in them dorms, bro. So realistically, it's not a lot, but it is. 35 bodies is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's the norm, so we looking at it like, oh, that's nothing. I know bitches with 135 bodies.
100
or what
bodies
they say,
is crazy.
whatever a woman tells you, multiply by 3. So take that 35 and multiply by 3.
That's sick,
it's a little
bro.
closer than her real number. But how you feel about it?
I think 35 bodies is absurd, right?
That's
like
crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, like I said, for a minute, dude had me on the Twitter where he was like, yo, if you break it down, it's this many bodies a year. I'm like, well, and then I started to think about it exactly that way. Like, we live in today's times where niggas will even like contemplate that and be like, okay, that's not bad, right? Like, no, that's bad. There's no way around it. 35 bodies, like you said, before 35 is crazy. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? You got to really think about that. And I think it's a lot of women out there like that. And she just so happened to profit off this shit. And it's obviously damaging. But I mean, what am I to be like, oh, you know, don't fuck. You get what I'm saying? But it's disgusting. And then she's talking about how she had a yeast infection, which, again, I guess that's not the worst case scenario for having sex with 3 people in 24 hours.
That was crazy. That
but
she
it's like,
that.
These are the type of things. It's like, do you want females to learn from this? Or do you want them to think it's funny and then go out and do it too? Like, that's the only problem I have with her. Because it's like, when you sit there and you don't really, as Brittany Renner, you're not phased at all. You talking to Shay Shay. You at Club Shay Shay. This is a 60, 50-year-old man. This your granddaddy. And you telling your granddaddy you got 35 bodies. You don't have and you smiling about it. You telling your granddaddy you got a yeast infection. You smiling about it. Like, when you sit there and you look that way, it's like, do you expect, I don't pick up the remorse or the feeling of like, oh, that was wrong. When I look at the camera and I'm watching her, I get the impression that you thought it was cool and you profit off of it, and that's that. So when other girls is looking at it and they younger, I don't feel like they pick up the impression of that's wrong. I feel like they are picking up the impression of, okay, look where she got. Let me go and do that too. You get what I'm saying? And to me, that's wrong. Especially with the way things go. You know, you don't know these niggas. Just based off that. That's 35 chances you done took with a possible weirdo. Just off that. We talking about from the protection aspect. Then it goes into your own body, which is supposed to be your temple. You're supposed to protect that. You got 35 niggas up in there. Come on now. Like, you're all over the place. And that's why you're still all over the place. But that's just kind of a little bit how I feel about it.
Listen, any woman that has more bodies than the years she's been alive on Earth is crazy. She's 31 with 35 bodies. So you done fuck more niggas than years you've been alive on Earth. First of all, that's crazy. Number 2, second of all, the reason she looking at it like, oh, well, you know, it ain't that bad because she's fucking high profile niggas.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's stroking her ego. Her baby daddy in the NBA. She fucking NFL players. She fucking NBA players. So in her mind, I'm fucking 35 high quality niggas. So this is a good thing in her mind.
Yeah.
So the average woman, you're not fucking 35 niggas in the NBA. You fucking a nigga that work at Foot Locker.
Yeah.
You fucking a nigga from UPS. You fucking a nigga that sell dope down the block. You fucking a nigga you met at the day party on Sunday. You're not fucking 35 high profile niggas. But in your brain, you feel it's okay because Brittany Renner is like, yeah, I fuck 35 niggas, but it's cool. I'm all right. My baby daddy rich, this, that, and the third. But in the same token, the same bitch gets on live crying about how she's broke and her baby daddy ain't giving her enough money because she ain't got millions to spend of his money.
Yeah.
Even though he's taking care of the kid, She's getting thousands. She's getting more. She's getting more money than women earn a year, a month,
their whole life
for a kid that she trapped this nigga to get. But she's crying broke. Now, mind you, I will say this on the record: you got 35, I'll be 36.
37?
Hey, look, Viral
Why
Way
not?
Podcast would be 36. Matter of fact, Rick Fox said he want 36.
You seen that though, huh?
So go get Rick Fox's issue. Come to Viral Way Podcast, 37. I'm sure Messiah will be 38, and my boy Kauleethe1 to be 39. However you want to do it. I'm not mad at the hoes, right?
Yeah.
The world needs hoes.
Do you?
Because what is the world without hoes? Hoes has been hoes since the Bible days. The world needs hoes. The problem is, just understand, we're going to view you as one and we're going to treat you as one. So if you're going to take that route, which she already did, take what comes with it.
Yeah.
Don't be like, who the fuck was the bitch talking about, yeah, I erased my wholeness.
I want to talk about that too. How do you erase it?
You cannot erase your wholeness. You cannot erase your past.
You just get around some niggas that don't know. That's
Once
it.
you put that jacket on, that's on for life. Now, mind you, I'll accept it depending on our relationship. You want to be cool. You want to fuck around.
Yeah.
You want to do the friends with benefits shit. That's cool. I need a hoe to do that because you're going to be fun. You're going to be funner than this bitch that's trying to be a wife, and I ain't trying to make nobody a wife right now.
If that's what I'm on, yeah.
If that's what I'm on, but understand that's where it stops. When I'm looking for a wife, all right, bitch, it was fun. Go find another basketball player. Go find another podcaster. Go find another nigga in the NFL. I'm on to these holy women now. See, they want you to treat them like the holy women. It's not happening.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're seeing, bro. And like I said, she's been able to profit off of it. But at the end of the day, ladies, this is not a route you want to take. And I think more times, than not, it actually ends up the wrong way. You end up, you know what I mean, beat up and lonely down the road.
That's a fact.
Like that's really what it becomes. And I hate to say that, but that's the truth. And y'all hear niggas say that and y'all want to attack us and say we hate women, etc. But it's like that's not really what it is. It's just we didn't all seen it. We done all been 10 years old and done seen the 40-year-old hoe that just retired home. We done all seen it. We didn't really comprehend what it was when we was 10 years old. But now that you grow up and now she's 60, you like, damn, she was one of them hoes out there.
She was one of them ones.
She was one of them hoes out there. And you see the life that they living and how it is for niggas too. You see for niggas that didn't want to settle down and didn't want to get on the right path, etc. You see these motherfuckers later on in life and how they look. So we all got examples of it. We not trying to bash on women. We just trying to say, yo, go look verbatim what the fuck goes on when you take this decision. You know what I mean? It's a blueprint. This is the result of it. So if y'all think it's cool, whatever, you feel me? But we just talked about the other day. When you run around too much, you either gonna get burnt or you gonna have a baby with somebody that you don't want to. That's the end result to it. So pray for Brittany.
This is the thing with women though. Y'all gotta understand, everything that glitters ain't gold. So right now we have an epidemic of women saying, I just need the money and the money gonna make everything better. This is a woman that's fucking the top of the top. Like she's fucking the top of the crop. She's fucking millionaires and billionaires. Her baby daddy is a millionaire, multi-millionaire. She had a baby by one. And even still, with that knowledge and that fact of a reality, she's still miserable.
Yeah.
She's going on podcast run after podcast run, losing it. Did you see the podcast?
Yeah, she twerking on nigga with one eyeball.
She twerking on an old nigga with one eyeball. He got a glass eye. And she pouring water on random niggas damn near finna get her head knocked off.
Yeah.
But her baby daddy's a millionaire. She's a millionaire. So that lets you know that the money's not enough. She's still incomplete on the inside. And why? Because she got ran through. It is not realistic for a woman to get ran through by 30 plus niggas and live a happily ever after life. You were not meant for that.
That's
it
trauma.
was meant for us to run through 35 women. God created us that way. You can only get pregnant once every 9 months. I can get a bitch pregnant every day for 9 months if I want to. A different woman. It's just however you want to look at the stats, it does not line up for a woman to behave like a man. You will lose every single time because you don't have the wiring mentally to deal with that. She's breaking down in real time live for us to see.
Yeah.
She's literally breaking, and it don't matter who try to give her the game, she won't hear it.
You got to think about it too. Like, you know, a girl with 35 bodies, that's trauma. That's Navy SEALs level PTSD that she got, like, for real. Like 35 dudes she done been with, and she don't see nothing wrong with it. That's a brick wall that you could just never break down. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get a woman to see that is disgusting a little bit, even a little bit, then you might as well not even try to reason with the bitch. Really. Because there's no reasoning with somebody like that. She has a level of trauma and tolerance that most niggas are just not going to be able to break through. And that is really why she is alone. Because she doesn't have the capability to be in a functioning relationship. That's why she has 35 bodies at the end of the day.
And what's crazy is she's beautiful enough to have been wifed by one of these guys that are the top of the crop. Because even with the 35, she still got niggas lined up. Quiet as kept. But at this point, they only want to pump and dump. They only want to hit and go. But before this knowledge got out, you could have locked one of these guys in. Yeah. Like, you literally had a baby with a nigga in the NBA. You could have locked him in and been done. But the trauma from the 35 niggas won't allow you to settle down and be that housewife. You're already destroyed. You're already demolished. You just told this man, I fucked 3 niggas in a weekend once. In a car. You was in the back seat. You're fucking millionaires in the back seat? That just lets you know how much you value yourself. That you, nigga, take me to the penthouse at least.
Yeah, come on.
You in the back seat? This nigga a millionaire. You don't value yourself at all. And that's the problem that women don't seem to realize is at the end, you will always self-destruct. Yeah. Always gonna self-destruct. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the fame. None of you. I can give you all the money in the world. You're still gonna self-destruct because God didn't wire you in a way to be able to live that lifestyle and be successful after.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
I just think when you place your value on other people, you know what I mean, then this is the result of what you get. You feel me? Because this is the high body count, because you're only as valuable as the most recent body you had, the most person who beat it up. That's as valuable as you are. And if you start to let that be your value, then you're gonna run into a situation like you see here. You know what I mean? And so for ladies, for men as well, like, don't let, you feel what I'm saying, your value be by who you fucking. You know, it's not a trophy game. You know, it really is just, it's nasty. You feel me? And once you learn the exchange of energy and how far that really goes, and like I said, the mental trauma that comes along with it, you'll hold back much more. You feel me? And you, in return, you'll have 10 times more self-worth. So,
but look, we're gonna end it on this. Brittany, you got 35. I will gladly sign up to be 36, and you could keep it pushing and get on to 136 if you want. But